My name is Keonis Madison. I attend Fort Dorchester High School, and I'm class of 2022.
And just to get to know you a little bit about what you like and all, I'm assuming you probably watch some sports and all. You have any favorite NFL teams, college teams, players?
I don't really have favorite teams, but I do have some players that I like. For NFL, it will have to be Devontae Adams and Michael Thomas. I like the way they run their routes and how they hands, and they're just really consistent. And for college, I'll have to say they're kind of young for college, but I'll have to say George Pickens and Jamar Chase.
Yeah, absolutely. I got to go to the national championship game this last year, and Jamar Chase in person he's good on TV, but man, in person he's different.
Dang.
Uh, so what about some? You play any video games or anything?
Uh, a little bit. Like sometimes I have free time to play the game. I might play Fortnite, Madden, 2K, GTA. Not too much.
I got you. So what's your favorite food or meal?
Mm. I do eat a lot, so I would say, anytime a good burger come along,
Yep,
I'll eat it.
I'm the same way, man. So I'll just go buy burgers just to cook on the grill because it sounds good.
Yeah.
Okay, what's your favorite movie or TV show?
Mm. Movie, I don't really have one, but I like a lot of TV shows. Like they all on Netflix too. I like one called Bates Motel. I finished that whole series. That was pretty nice. Um, All American, which is football, obviously. Friday Night Lights, Last Chance U. That was about it that I could think of as of now.
I got you. So when you're playing or before a game, practice anything, what's a go to warm up song for you, or even
Uh,
artist in general?
to be honest, I really don't have one because for me it's all mental. So I just be prepared before, and the music it just add on to it. Like I can play anything honestly before a game or practice.
I got you. So moving on to school things, I know obviously this last semester for pretty much the entire country was a lot different than normal with everything going on, COVID and all. But what are your grades like currently, and what were some opportunities given to students through virtual learning and everything to help improve or maintain their grades?
Yeah, so right now I finished the second semester, and the whole second semester I finished with A's and B's. My GPA right now is a 4.1 something. I can't really think of it, but I know it's a 4.1 something. Um, and I would say that the virtual learning, it just provided, even though it was kind of harder for some people, it also just provided everything that you needed in front of you. So if you was a type of person like me who just needs this stuff, all you had to do was just look at it, break it down, and just learn as you're doing the work. And that's what I really liked about it. They didn't really give us my teachers didn't really give me a little bit this day, a little bit this day, a little bit this day. They gave us all one big project, and we had to do it all before a certain time, and it went over like probably 3 or 4 units per project.
Awesome. So, what do you feel like you improved in any specific subject or class over this past year that maybe the last year you struggled with? Do you feel like you improved anywhere?
I would say that I improved a little bit in my math, and I also excelled in my reading.
And what would your favorite class or subject be?
um, that's a hard question because you know I I like school, but if I had to pick a favorite one, I don't know which one I will pick. They all like not really that much hard to me. I also take honor classes too, so it's not that hard to me. But I do like history and science.
Absolutely, man. And I know a lot of extracurricular type things have been, postponed, canceled, pushed back, all kinds of stuff with all that's been going on. But is there anything you were or will be involved with extracurricular wise? And that, I mean, that could be anything from community service to singing in a church choir, anything like that. Just
Um,
extracurricular.
Besides my jobs and 707, it was before the season ended. I was doing that, and we just ended the season like probably a little less than a month ago. We did real good. I got good feedback. Got in contact with some good people under the radar and a couple other scouts that were out there in contact with. And yeah, so I really anytime I see an opportunity to do something extra that I think can provide for me in the future, I will if I can afford it and if I can make it there, I will gladly go. So I just try to take advantage of every situation.
Absolutely, man. And that's especially in these times. That's what you got to do is just take advantage of the opportunities given to you and
Hmm.
just keep improving, man. But as far as football goes, when did you really start playing and really start to hone in on the fact that this is something you want to, maybe pursue and continue to do?
All right, so I throw a lot of people off with this, but believe it or not, I never played my full foot. The first time I played my full first football season was seventh grade at River Oaks Middle School. I was in seventh grade. We won the championship that year, and I was starting wide receiver. And then after that, I think I also played my second full season when I transferred to a Cathedral Academy, and I was on the varsity there. I made varsity there, luckily. And then after that, ninth grade year, concussion, preseason injuries from not stretching, which was on me. And then I just had a messed up knee. And my knee followed me for a long time, even since seventh grade. But ninth grade year just basically broke down on me. And then 10th grade year, season about to come along, doing good. Coach Pratt told me I'm doing good. I know some people on the team didn't like me at the time because I was doing a little bit better than them, but I was in a really good spot. After the showdown, the first day of school, broke my wrist. So it really just set me back. But to be honest, I'm thankful that that happened because it gave me a chance to learn, and not only to learn, to just go 10 times harder with my craft.
Absolutely, man. You got to learn through the trials.
Mm.
But what is it about football that you really just you love or enjoy the most?
It's just the fact that I can get out there and I can do anything to somebody, literally anything to somebody and have fun with it. And I can do it over and over again. And also, you add the fact that I can provide. If I keep working, I get better. I can also use that talent to provide for my family. There's nothing really else that motivates me besides that. As you
And
can
what
see, I played basketball. I got some of my jerseys hanging up there over there. In basketball, it's fun and all, but it's not like football. It's not physical enough. It's all right, you know.
I got you. But what are some personal goals for what we hope is the season ahead?
Uh-huh. Personal goals, I'm just looking forward to getting. I already set a goal that I'm gonna try to get at least 1 or 2 touchdowns at the minimum per game. Um, Practice a minimum of 5 drops per practice for the whole week. Um, Games, no drops at all, and no holding calls for blocking and stuff like that. Just to really be consistent overall is a big goal for me and my team.
Absolutely. And what do you think personally are some of your greatest strengths and some weaknesses that you feel you can continue to get better at and improve on? Obviously, there's always something to improve upon and work on, but what do you think currently right now are some of your greater strengths and weaknesses?
Weaknesses, I would say sometimes my cuts can be a little off just because I'm a little taller. Almost, I'm almost 6'3", 6'4", so sometimes my cuts can be a little harder. But I'll say that, and um, along with me, sometimes I'll get lazy, and that's probably like my only weakness. Is my strength. When I'm activated, my hands are like magic. I'm telling you, when I'm activated. Also my release off the line. Ever since last year, I'll say the only time I really got jammed up good was last year at 7-on-7 tryout for before my 10th grade year. And then after that, I just got better with my releases. And now I'm just like I'll take in, for example, like first play of the game, I might do a normal release. And then some plays like I might quote unquote get lazy and do just something random off the line. But while I'm doing that, I'm taking in what type of DB I have on me. And later on in the game, I'm going to use that against him. So I really just take in what the DB gives me over time and I use it against him. So that's why my release game is so good.
Absolutely, man. A lot of people don't understand there's a lot of mental side of things that go into playing football, just like you said, learning your opponent, his mannerisms, the way he plays, and how to take advantage of it. So yeah, I love to hear that. But is there a favorite play or game that just sticks out to you so far in your young career that just it was just that moment that you love to look back on?
Uh, I really don't know because so much I've been blessed to be in so much different amazing opportunities and games. Um, yeah, I really can't give you an answer for that one, but I have some amazing memories with football that will stick with me.
Absolutely, man. But what do you think? What do you what are well, not what do you think? I guess what are the reasons that you are at the position you are at? Is it something that you always wanted to do, or is when you went to go play one year, the coach just put you there and you stuck with it? What? How did you end up at the position you're at?
I ended up at wide receiver. So basically until this year, I used to do it all, a little bit of safety, a little bit of DB, and a little bit of quarterback. Well, actually a lot of quarterback. And then, some games I would go out to wide receiver and I was like, man, like I really like this. So then when Coach Surprise asked me what position would I like to play, I told him wide receiver. I don't know what it is about it, but it just stuck with me. Wide quarterback is fun and all, but hitting people fun and all, but wide receiver is just something different that I can't get at another position.
Absolutely, I understand that completely. And with a football for a lot of guys is it's a way out. For some guys, it's just a chance to release aggression, or some they just love the brotherhood. Some just love to play a game. What is
hmm
but what is football to you?
To me, football is everything: family, friends, a way to provide for your family in the future. Um, you know, a way to let out whatever you got going on mentally. It's just everything to me. Anytime I line up on against somebody in the game, I just look at him as that person right there. I'm not gonna let him stop me from trying to provide for my family, you know. So I look at it like that, and then I also have my fun with it, and I make friends and brothers and meet some good coaches. Sometimes I meet bad coaches, but it's just all learning that you can use and not only in the future for football, but just in life in general. So football is really amazing to me. And I don't know if I would be the person I am today without it.
Absolutely. So now, obviously, we're in the middle of the summer, a different summer than most of us are used to, obviously, still. But what does an average day look like for you right now?
Average day, I'll wake up 4:45. That's what time my alarm goes off in the morning. Go downstairs, eat. I will go to work at the warehouse, which is where I just like load up trucks with tires and stuff. I used to be real slow at it, but now I can load up a whole truck in probably like 3 to like 7 hours. So by the time I get home, it'd be like 12. Might grab me a lunch, might just go take a shower. Then after that, if I go to Pizza Hut, if I have to go in to Pizza Hut, it probably won't be until like 5 o'clock. So during that meantime, um, I'm either relaxing my body or I'm at the field putting in work, or I'm always doing something that's going to help me and my body. I don't really be the type to just watch TV or nothing. Like it's always a reason why I'm doing what I'm doing. Sometimes I just stretch. Sometimes I do yard work, work around the house, make sure everybody's straight. But if I don't have work, a day will look like for me, I'll wake up, do some cleaning, get some guys together, or you'll be playing already, go to the field. Usually my quarterback and some other wide receivers, we already have it planned out what day we're gonna go to the field. Like we'll just text in the group chat. Zone he'll be like, hey, y'all wanna go this day? Some will say yeah, some will say no, but I always go. We just go to the field. We'll be out there for like hours, just working on simple stuff, back shoulders, um, post routes, digs, and um we just do it until we get it down. Because with the new playbook that we got, we have some routes that's a little advanced. So, we just always working on those. Um, One thing that we always do, we make sure if we drop one, we make sure we redo it and make sure we catch it the next time. We'll also do some ladder drills, cone drills, upper body workout. We might do some sprints. We're just trying to get better. But today, probably after this call, I'm gonna call somebody because usually I have like one or two people, or sometimes I just go by myself to go to the field with me while I do ladder, cones, and then they'll just throw me the ball or a tennis ball at the end. Sometimes they record like some of the videos I've been sending you. Sometimes they won't. But yeah, it's either I'm at work or I'm putting in work. That's the best way to put it. So yeah,
I can appreciate that. I respect that, man. I like a guy that's willing to do the work. But
yeah.
what is a what are you looking for when you're looking at potential landing spots at the next level? Obviously, it's still young in the process, got a little ways to go, and obviously recruiting right now is completely different than it's ever been. But when you're looking at colleges and potential football programs, what are you looking for in each one separately? Like one that has good academics, a specific major you may want to do, and then football program wise, do you want nice facilities, a big city, small town, a
Mhm.
coaching staff that wants to know you off the field just as much as they do on it? What are some things you're looking for in each of those?
Um, Overall, I would say I will always look at academics and what I want to possibly major in and stuff like that. But, you know, can't really go somewhere without the coaches. Take the coaches apart. If I feel like I'm at home there, even without the coaches, then I feel like, they'll I'll automatically have them locked in some type of way. I might not commit to them, but they was, locked in. But overall, um, I would say the environment, I might ask a couple players that's already there, how much do they like it. Facility wise, it doesn't really matter, but I personally am trying to shoot for at least a D1 school. I would like to get in the SEC D1 school, but if not, I can. just go to any D1 school that offer me. And the only reason I say SEC is because it's a lot more. Not saying that other competitions don't play much competitions. I mean, other divisions don't play much competitions, but SEC is just a lot more experience. And overall, I feel like that experience can help you when you're trying to make it to the NFL. But I will also look at the environment, um, how people like it there. I'll do my research, make sure the coaches don't have a bad history of this or that and stuff like that. And I talk to my family about it, and if it's where I decide I'm gonna call home, then that's what it's gonna be. You know, I
Absolutely,
came
man.
came from a private school, 1A school, so I don't really care about the facility. I just want to get out there and ball.
I understand, man. So what do you think personally sets you apart? Because when you look at the number of high school players in the country
Mhm.
and then the number of available spots on college rosters, I mean, from D3 to Power Five, there's a big disparity there. So not every high school guy is going to get that chance to play at the next level. What do you think sets you apart where a coach can look at you and not just as a recruit, but as a player, a young man, a student, that that he wants to invest that scholarship in you?
I would say that my work ethic and my mentality is so strong. Even with the job that I work now at the warehouse, you gotta be mentally tough for that. Like today, I kind of had like a rough day because I didn't get that much sleep, but I just pushed through it. Asked God to help me. I would say that my religion, my relationship with God, and my mentality is what carries me through everything. And you know, I can prove it's one thing to see it, but I can also prove it to you with ease. You know, I take everything personally on the field, football wise. So that's why I think a coach should pick me over any athlete.
Awesome, man. And I really just got one more question to kind of wrap everything up. And I think in some of the other questions you've kind of addressed it, but just to wrap it all up, what is your why? The purpose in life, not just football wise, but your purpose for doing what you do, like working two jobs, going and training, constantly, being at it and going to work, whether it be at a job or on the field or anything. What is that purpose and that why for why you do what you do?
That why is because I think about, you know, what my ancestors been through, my mom, what she grew up in. Cause my mom, she always tell me I just want to provide a better life for y'all. And right now we living good. So I just want to provide an even better life for the generations that is to come. I would like to provide family wealth that stays there for a long time. I also would like to just entertain people because like you never know. You could have a kid that's having a bad day and then all you want to do is just watch somebody play football or basketball or just anything fun and it'll make their whole day. I also would like to make it to the NFL so that way I can not only provide for my family and myself, but to provide for others to try to help others make it out of the situation that they're living in. Um, Currently, another one of my goals to touch back on that. I'm sorry, but another one of
You're
my
good.
goals is either my junior year or senior year. I'm probably gonna do it both years. Trying to do it both years. Around Thanksgiving and Christmas, I would like it might be small, but I would like to just donate, have like a little rent out a little place and just have a bunch of stuff there, canned items and stuff like that, and just donate to those in need and have a good time, try to put smiles on people's faces. Or I might just do it with a car wash version or anything. That's still in the making. That's still in the process right now. But yeah, I just want to make people happy and provide family wealth for others and also to make myself happy and to be an inspiration to people in the future.
Awesome, man. That's awesome. I appreciate you elaborating because honestly, sometimes I'll interview people, man, and they'll give me one or two word answers, and if that's genuinely how they like to answer it. I'm cool with that. I want people to be genuine, but I do appreciate how much you think about what you're saying and what you're doing. I really appreciate you coming on to this. But is there anything you just want to say, or any questions you have for me?
Yes. I just want to say, no matter what you're going through, hold up, my family. No matter what you're going through, just always, I would recommend this to anybody. Just always put your faith in God. This right here is a comparative Bible. It was given to me by my first varsity head coach. He's actually at Goose Creek right now. Shout out to him. And then this right here is a normal Bible. God, he just does so much. And I personally believe that I wouldn't be in the position I am in today without God. So just always put God first and put your faith in him. And eventually I would like to be able in a position to where I can just spread his love even while I'm in a league. Because through God, I think I can make it there. And Jesus, and I just want to spread his love because it's amazing. So, yeah. And also to never give up no matter what you're going through. Always, at least for anybody that's watching this, at least always find, if you love to do something, find time to do it. Just find time to do it. You might 5 minutes out of the day, 10 minutes out of the day. Everybody has that, so just try to get better at what you really love to do because you never know what can happen. Just focus on yourself, focus on making others around you happy, focus on your mentality no matter what you're going through. And, you can always call on God. And that's all I really got to say.
Absolutely, man. I appreciate that 100%. I think your inspiration's already kind of starting to leak over, even just now, man. I appreciate hearing that. It's something I needed to hear today. Obviously, a lot going on, so I definitely appreciate that, man, for real.
Yes, sir.
But if that's all you've got, man, that's all I've got as far as questions and everything. And like again, I appreciate you coming on, and I look
Yes.
forward to seeing you in the future, and hopefully get to see you on the field this season.
Yes, sir. Thank you for having me so much. It's been an honor.
Absolutely, man.
Because I know it's kind of my fault, but I don't really be on social media like that because I feel like if you're on it too much, it can take away your happiness. But my short-term goal is to start posting more on there so coaches can see it and stuff like that, instead of just sending videos to certain coaches and stuff like that. I'd rather start posting soon, and eventually just start to get my name out more because it's known pretty well in the low country area. Got to wake up the rest of the state.
Oh yeah, the rest of the state, and then shortly after, I'm sure the rest of the country, and who
Yes,
knows,
sir.
maybe the rest of the world.
Yes, sir. That's the
But
goal, man.
But man, look, again, I really do. I appreciate your honesty and your openness and willingness to come on here. And this is why I love getting to do this stuff, because there's more to athletes than just what you see on film and what you see happen on the field. It's that there's stories to be told that make them who they are. So that's why I love doing these, just to get a chance to get to know you and give prospective coaches even something they can look at to get to know you too, especially now with not being able to do in-person visits and stuff. I just want to try and provide as much with the platform I have to the student athletes to get their stories out there. So I appreciate you coming on, man.
Yes, sir. Thank you
But
so much.
I look forward to seeing you this season, man. We'll talk to you later.
Okay. We'll keep in contact.
Oh yeah, have a good one, man.
You too. God bless.